The Prince and the Wicked Evil Princess Eshe. Once upon a time, in the majestic kingdom of Zandria, there lived a noble prince named Kwame. Kwame was known throughout the kingdom for his bravery, kindness, and wisdom. His father, King Amadi, had ruled the kingdom with justice and compassion, ensuring peace and prosperity for all. The people of Zandria adored their prince and eagerly anticipated the day he would ascend to the throne. In a neighbouring kingdom called Nyara, there lived a princess named Eshe. Unlike Kwame, Eshe was known for her cruelty and malevolence. Her heart was filled with envy and hatred, and she took pleasure in the suffering of others. The people of Nyara lived in constant fear of their wicked princess, for she had a powerful sorcerer named Kato at her side, who helped her carry out her evil deeds. One fateful day, Eshe learned of the goodness and popularity of Prince Kwame. Her heart burned with jealousy, and she devised a wicked plan to destroy him and take over the kingdom of Zandria. She summoned Kato and commanded him to cast a spell that would lure Kwame to Nyara. Kato, with his dark magic, conjured a vision of a beautiful maiden in distress, trapped in a treacherous forest. Kwame, being the noble prince he was, saw the vision and felt compelled to rescue the maiden. He set out on his journey, unaware that it was a trap. As Kwame ventured deeper into the forest, the path grew darker and more foreboding. The trees seemed to whisper ominous warnings, but Kwame pressed on, driven by his sense of duty. Suddenly, he was surrounded by a group of shadowy figures, led by none other than Kato. "Welcome, Prince Kwame," Kato sneered. "Your bravery has brought you here, but it will not save you." Kwame drew his sword, ready to fight, but Kato's magic was too powerful. With a wave of his hand, Kato immobilized the prince and transported him to Eshe's dark castle. In the dimly lit throne room, Eshe sat upon her dark throne, her eyes gleaming with malice. "Ah, the noble Prince Kwame," she said with a wicked smile. "I've heard so much about you." Kwame struggled against his bonds, his heart filled with anger and defiance. "What do you want, Eshe?" Eshe's smile widened. "Your kingdom, of course. With you out of the way, Zandria will be mine." "You'll never succeed," Kwame spat. "The people of Zandria will never bow to you." Eshe laughed, a cold, heartless sound. "We'll see about that. But first, I have a special fate planned for you." With a wave of her hand, Eshe cast a dark spell, trapping Kwame in a magical prison. She then sent a message to King Amadi, demanding that he surrender the kingdom or lose his beloved son forever. King Amadi was heartbroken but resolute. He knew he could not give in to Eshe's demands, for it would mean condemning his people to a life of misery under her rule. He called upon his trusted advisors and the kingdom's greatest warriors, seeking a way to save Kwame and defeat Eshe. Meanwhile, in the enchanted forest of Zandria, there lived a wise old healer named Jala. Jala had the gift of foresight and had seen the events unfolding. She knew that only a pure heart and great courage could break Eshe's spell. She decided to seek out King Amadi and offer her help. Jala arrived at the palace and was granted an audience with the king. She explained her vision and offered to guide a group of warriors to Eshe's castle. King Amadi agreed, and a brave group, led by Jala, set out on their perilous journey. The journey was long and treacherous, filled with numerous challenges and obstacles conjured by Kato's dark magic. But with Jala's wisdom and the warriors' bravery, they pressed on. Along the way, they encountered mythical creatures and treacherous landscapes, but their determination never wavered. As they approached Eshe's castle, Jala knew they had one final challenge to face: defeating Kato. The sorcerer awaited them at the castle gates, his dark magic crackling in the air. The warriors fought valiantly, but Kato's power was immense. It seemed all hope was lost until Jala stepped forward. Using her knowledge of ancient magic, Jala engaged Kato in a battle of wits and spells. It was a fierce and intense struggle, but Jala's wisdom and purity of heart gave her the upper hand. With a final incantation, she banished Kato, breaking his hold over the castle. With Kato defeated, Jala and the warriors stormed the castle. They fought their way to the throne room, where they found Eshe gloating over Kwame's imprisonment. Eshe's eyes blazed with fury as she saw them approach. "You dare defy me!" she screamed. "You will all pay." But Jala stepped forward, her voice calm and steady. "Your reign of terror ends here, Eshe. Your heart is filled with darkness, but there is still a chance for redemption." Eshe laughed bitterly. "Redemption? I need no redemption." Ignoring her words, Jala began to chant an ancient spell, one that called upon the forces of light and goodness. As she chanted, a brilliant light filled the room, engulfing Eshe. The princess screamed in agony as the light pierced her heart, revealing the true source of her darkness, her envy and hatred. In that moment, Eshe's memories flooded back, memories of a time when she was a kind and loving child, before jealousy consumed her. Tears streamed down her face as she realized the pain she had caused. "Stop," she whispered. "Please, stop." Jala's chanting ceased, and the light faded. Eshe fell to her knees, broken and repentant. The spell that bound Kwame shattered, freeing him from his prison. Kwame approached Eshe, his expression softening. "Eshe, you have a chance to change. Use it wisely." Eshe nodded, tears of remorse in her eyes. "I will. I promise." With Eshe's repentance, the dark magic that had plagued Nyara began to dissipate. The people of Nyara, freed from their fear, rejoiced at the change in their princess. King Amadi welcomed Eshe into Zandria, offering her a chance to atone for her past deeds. In time, Eshe proved her sincerity by working tirelessly to help the people she had once tormented. She and Kwame formed an unlikely alliance, using their combined wisdom and strength to bring peace and prosperity to both kingdoms. Watch out for episode 2. The Revenge of Kato.